Morning campers! Oh yes, they're back. So guess what we're doing today? A face mask video! So, hands up if you've never used Primark Beauty before. That would be me. I've always sort of seen Primark Beauty as like the Wish kind of makeup-y kind of thing. Like comparable to Wish and the sort of cheap Chinese makeup on eBay kind of thing. That's always been my perception of Primark Beauty. I've always kind of had the perception of Primark Beauty being along the lines of the kind of things you can buy on Wish, which I don't think is true or accurate at all, but I don't quite know where that's come from either. Like that might be to do with the dupes or something, and you kind of think it's like a copy and all copies are bad kind of thing. But I don't think that's right at all. I don't think that's a very fair assumption, especially when I've not actually tried it myself. So today we're going to try out a Primark face mask. So this is like the PS Hydrating Glacial water sheet mask. Of course, my face is rather dry. I have some quite dry patches over here, and my skin is just basically lacking moisture. It's awful today. These are quite budget friendly, so like this one was 80p, and I think there were some slightly more expensive ones that were like £1 or £1.20 or something. So yeah, this is quite affordable. I kind of like the packet as well because it's kind of round, which is nice. However, it doesn't really fit into my rectangular tub organiser basket thing. What is it called? My brain is still a bit fucking. What are they called? I want to say drawer, but it's not a drawer, is it? Because a drawer you sort of pull out and push back in, and it's not one of those. It sits on. It's a basket, isn't it? Organiser thingy. Basically, it doesn't sit very well in that because it's like a straight edge and this is like curved, so it kind of just like rolls and yeah, it doesn't sit in there properly. This was made in Korea, so it's like a Korean beauty thing. K-beauty. I haven't often tried. I think I've once tried a Korean face mask, very briefly. Not on a YouTube video, just like in general kind of thing. But anyway, this is meant to be quite hydrating, which is good. My skin needs it. It doesn't really say anything else on any interesting on the back. It's just got ingredients in. And the standard, if irritation occurs, take it off, wash it off, and how to put it on. So I think that's what we're going to do. Where have I got to open it? So I've got to open it at the bottom. So I'm going to squeeze the sheet mask away from the bottom. Might be a good idea. I wonder if I'll get any excess serum in this. Oh, it smells a little. It smells like Charlie body spray, like Charlie Red or something. Is it Charlie Red that I'm thinking of? Or is it Charlie Blue? That's kind of what the smell of this reminds me of. Obviously not quite as perfumed. I don't think this will be great if you have ultra sensitive skin and are a bit sensitive to perfume, because there's quite obviously perfume. But it's not mega strong. It's not like girls changing rooms after PE kind of thing at school. But it is, you can definitely smell perfume there. This is going to be dripping, isn't it, when I take it out the packet? Yes. Oh my gosh, it's actually not dripping yet. Right, I'm going to get this on my face. How do I even unfold this? Where do I unfold it from? It's all like merging together. This is that wet with the serum. It's all kind of like merging together, and it's like, where's the end? You know, that when you lose the end of the sellotape, that's kind of like what this is doing. And I'm trying really hard not to rip it. Of course, there's like so many folds and so many little bits, and they never make this easy. It's like being in a labyrinth. Right, so I've definitely got it the right way up because they're eye holes. Right, it's oh, this is nice and cool. Oh, it's actually got like the eye socket bit. I'm not going to put those on my eyes. I'm going to use an eye serum afterwards. Just because I have like eczema on my eyes and I know that my eye serum won't aggravate it. Because it's the one that I always use. This forehead bit feels like really shallow. I have a bigger forehead than that. Slide up, there we are. Excellent. And that bit's kind of got to come down my nose. Oh, there we are. This one's actually got slits in the bottom, so it's a little bit easier to sort of fold up onto your face, allegedly. But I could do with the slits kind of here, so I can like fold it upwards. But hey, I think I'll just fold it upwards anyway. That's better. Although I now have like little bits where the mask ain't. Oh well, right, that's the best I can do. It's sitting kind of flat. These eye bits are, I don't even know what these eye bits are. I'm going to flip those out the other way. If I can. No, it's not having it. Okay, fine, whatever. No, they're not going over my eyes. I think that would be a bad idea. Well, it's on. These bits are annoying me, but okay. Okay, so have we got any serum left with this, or has it gone all over my bed? As usually I get quite a lot of serum left, but I don't think there's going to be much in here. No, there's like literally no serum in there, so that packet can go. Right, I have to leave this on for like, oh my god, I have to throw the packet away, and I shouldn't have done that. I need the packet. 15 to 20 minutes, it says. So, I'm now going to bugger off for 15 to 20 minutes and do something else, and then we shall come back and we shall see, well, we'll peel it off and see what my skin looks like. Come back for my final thoughts. Hello, I'm back. It's been quite a while. Well, 20 minutes. It's literally starting to like peel off my face. Can you see at the bottom where it's all like hanging off? It's like I've got like a bit of beard or something coming off. But yeah, this mask actually dried out really fast. A lot of the other cheaper masks that I use, the masking ones for example, they have a lot of serum in and they're often still quite wet even after like 20 odd minutes. But this one's like really dry. Yeah, this one's definitely ready to come off because it's literally like peeling itself off. So I'm going to very carefully peel it off. Feels like dry baby boy. Ugh. You know, I wish these masks were compostable. Because they're not, are they? Because they've got plastic in them, which is a shame. I really wish they were compostable. If I made my own sheet masks, they would be compostable. Made out of bamboo or something, if you can make them out of bamboo. By the way, something compostable, perhaps cellulose. Oh, there's actually not a lot of serum left on my skin. It does tell you to like massage it in. It tells you like massage it in a particular way as well, but I should pack it out now and I can't remember. But yeah, whatever. Oh. If I was a cat, I'd be purring right about now. Oh, that does feel good. Especially on my slightly swollen glands here. Oh. That definitely does feel good. Alright. My skin does feel like really smooth and it does feel really quite moisturised. The dry patches that were like here and like round under my nose and whatever, they do feel, well, they do feel moisturised. My skin also feels a lot less tight. This is how I know that my skin is like incredibly dry, because it feels tight. It feels like someone's stretching it on my face. And now it doesn't. It definitely does feel like it's made a difference, which is great. This is what I use these products for, is to try and make a difference on my skin. So it does definitely feel, it feels good. Oh, my skin does feel very smooth. It feels like it's lost a little bit of the texture that was like on my cheeks. I can't feel very much of it. So it's very smoothing, this mask. It feels very hydrating. It did feel very cooling while it was on. I can literally for the first 5 minutes or so feel it cooling as it started to sink into my skin. But then as it dried out, that cooling effect lessened. This might be nice to, this might be a nice mask to wear after you've come in from out of the sun. Not like as like an after sun replacement kind of thing, but kind of just because it's cool. I might buy another one and bung it in the fridge first and then put it on my skin. That would be extra cooling. That would be quite good. See, I have all these ideas for all these things, but my god. Why do ideas like this always come to me after I've used the product? You think I'd have learnt by now, put your face mask in the fridge for 10 minutes before you put them on your face. But there we are. See, my skin does look like shiny. Is it shiny or is it glowy? It looks very, I think I'm going to stick with glowy. It literally looks really shiny. It's like I polished my head. I haven't polished my forehead. Honestly, I haven't polished it. It's just the mask. Yeah. I think it made a difference to my fine lines appearing on my forehead. This is what happens when you're a quarter of a century old. You start to get fine lines. No is the answer. It's not made a lot of difference at all to me fine lines. I suppose like a hydrating mask like that, it would have to be like collagen and stuff in it, and that one's just general water, it seems to be, rather than anything that's got anti-aging properties or anything in. So it might help a little bit with lessening the impact of your fine lines, but for mine that are quite deep across my forehead, not much. And no, I'm not going to get them filled. I have no interest in getting them filled. There's no point. They'd just reappear again at some point anyway. Would I buy this again? It's not my favourite, I have to admit. The masking sheet masks, which are a similar price, I do prefer compared to that one. There are a couple of moisturising ones of that, which I definitely prefer to that one. So I think I'll buy one of those, and they are absolutely dripping with serum. That one felt dry, very dry compared to one of those. So yeah, I'd prefer the masking one over that. However, if I was in Primark and decided to, like, there and then while I was in the store that I was going to have a pamper night, I probably would pick one up. There are lots of different ones to use in Primark, so and I did pick up, I think I picked up about 8 or 10. I can't remember, was it 5? I can't remember. It was a couple of weeks ago now and I've moved since then. So yeah, that particular one, no, I probably wouldn't pick it up again unless it was just on a whim in the store. I will say, you can still smell like the Charlie red kind of perfumey kind of smell to it, so it's literally made my face smell like it. Hopefully it will wear off over the next few minutes, because the thing is, I don't like lingering smells of face masks. If it smells fresh when you first put it on, fine, but I like the perfumey kind of smell to dissipate rather quickly. Otherwise it just smells stale and it's like, after a few minutes, I don't like it. I'm quite particular about what I like and what I don't like about my masks. So, marks out of 10. I'd probably give it a good solid 7. There are definite improvements for it. So, for example, taking the eye bits off. What is the point of leaving them on? Like, I'm not exactly going to flick it up and plonk it on my eyeballs, am I? Because it's not. You have to keep it away from your eyes. And then I didn't like the slitty things that were like on the bit by my chin. I thought they would be perhaps better off further up your cheekbones, so you can fold the mask properly so it sits tight across here but folds properly up here. I just find they fit my face better if I fold them higher up rather than lower down. But other than that, it's a good solid performer. Like, it has actually done the job. It has made my face feel very hydrated. It does feel very soft and very smooth, which is what it was supposed to do. So yeah, good solid 7. There's a few improvements, but 7's good. For an 80p mask, I'm quite surprised. Yeah, 80p mask is doing quite a good job. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a little thumbs up. Don't forget to say hi in the comments, and if you like this video and you'd like to see more of this kind of thing, including me doing baking and testing out more silly face masks, don't forget to click the subscribe button. See you all soon!